can't believe some of the stuff that come across my timeline.
I can't either. I
I
am. I am to start. I am. What's it called?
come over here. Come closer to your husband a
My
little bit. I
my
hold on. Let me. We're clearly perplexed.
There we go. That's what I was looking for.
We're
Perplexed.
clearly perplexed.
I'm perplexed.
And this is what I'll say. I
Woo.
feel like I got
Oh
one
my
of the
god, that's the
greatest
word.
women on planet Earth, and I love this woman to death. But I don't think I spent $500,000 on dates
No, you did.
in, to-
And
in total.
you treated me real good. You
And no,
still do.
I'm talking about in dates over
Oh,
the
I was
whole.
like,
Listen,
well, now,
I don't,
baby, you
I don't,
used
I
to take
don't,
girls to McDonald's.
I don't make what these NBA players make. I don't even make close to that.
Close
So,
to that. No, we don't.
but
Not yet.
so maybe I just don't understand. Anyway, hold on. Let's reset.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Let's reset. All right, I'm Robert.
This is Kyra. Do it right just one time,
so
and we're evenly yoked.
so maybe that's the problem. Maybe the reason why I got an
I
unruly
can't get
wife
500,000
is because I didn't. It's because I didn't put 500.
because I'm talking.
No, because I didn't put a $500,000
No, no,
down
stop.
payment on her. So maybe that's why she won't act right.
Oh, but
But
that's
I'm
payment on
Robert.
her.
This is Kyra. We're Evenly Yoked Television, and today,
A down payment.
apparently Golden State Warriors NBA star. Yeah, you're on your team.
I know.
NBA
It's my team.
NBA star spent five hundred
Steph
thousand
and
dollars.
Draymond and Clay.
$500,000 on a first date with untalented rapper Ice Spice.
Now, we're in the 90s and good music 80s crew, but
This
if
girl is
Ice
untalented.
Spice who they call talented now, let's give her.
I'll give her one thing. I'll give her that her style is unique to her.
There we go.
It's
We'll
unique.
give her that.
It's unique. When you hear it, you know it's her.
But so okay.
That don't stop
So
that
who?
from
Okay,
being
okay.
trash.
So first, let's talk about
Trash.
Jordan. Let's talk about Jordan.
Firstly, pull up the article I
Because
sent you real quick.
oh yeah, I got it. I got it. Mm, 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 mm.
Pull up the article.
And so let me ask this. So he ain't even signed his contract yet.
Not the new one. Here, pull it up so you can show the people. Show the people what we working with. Yeah, your phone, you done broke your screen again.
I did.
But
I
yeah,
broke my screen again.
that's what you're talking about right there. Read the first couple of lines of that.
Ooh. Jordan Poole, the rising NBA star, is set to sign a lucrative contract extension starting next year. The 4-year deal is worth an impressive $140 million, securing his future as a basketball powerhouse. On the other hand, Ice Spice is a talented rapper who has been
Hey,
making waves in the
talented.
music industry with her catchy tunes and bold lyrics. You're like, you can't find her beats on YouTube, she said.
How did you do it? Got on there where you was talking about what he was buying for $500,000?
No, so, what we've heard, we don't know specifically, is that he bought her Gucci bags, a Maybach, was it, did I say it right?
Yeah, Maybach. Yeah,
A Maybach car.
yeah, it's a Benz.
Yeah, just a Benz. But
Mm-hmm.
still, he bought her whole car on the first date. What else? Yeah, so Gucci, Louis Vuitton, a brand new vehicle is what the articles are saying.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah, I
Listen,
don't
I
get
don't
it.
think we need to go no further than that. Really. Listen,
Yeah.
he bought all of this stuff on a first date with a female. No
Mm.
wonder these dudes go broke. No wonder. I
Right.
mean, they're starting to make so much money that I think it's kind of almost impossible to go broke now. But these dudes are trying their best at it. They are trying their best to go broke still. Like ain't
Mm.
nobody learn from all these other athletes and stuff that got to come home and do these local commercials so that they can pay their bills. Come on now, like this is ridiculous to
No,
me.
they prefer to touch the fire. And like you say, it's a different kind of money that they're getting now. Like, LeBron has made it so, the amount they're paid is different. but LeBron is deserving. Like I mean, and this young man's a good player too. I'm not gonna say he's not a good
Is
player.
he?
I don't know for
Is he a
certain
good
for
player?
certain. They say he's the. I mean, for one, he's on my team, but with
I don't know. I remember Jordan Poole a few years ago. I don't remember him now because I don't really watch sports like that no
but
more.
they say he's a rising star. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was a few years ago for you to come in, and now I think he's about to get you said a $200 million contract.
140.
140. That's still a lot for
So
somebody that sucks. So I don't think he sucks.
yeah, he doesn't suck. But the thing is that some people. So some people are out here saying that him spending 500,000 on her makes him it it solidifies him as a gentleman. No, it doesn't. Let's hold the brakes. Just because you spending $500,000 on somebody doesn't mean you're a gentleman. You could be spending $500,000 on her trying to make it look all good, and you at the house beating the brakes off the chick. That's not a gentleman. I
Wow.
mean, like, let's. Mm-mm.
To your point, while money is a very important thing, it is very important for the success of your relationship, for the success of whatever you're doing. It's not the most important thing. Character is the most important thing.
Right.
So in my opinion,
Or knowing that
well
you're
this
going to
would
provide.
flag to me if I was a female. I know that y'all get excited about, ooh, look all the stuff you're doing for me,
Yeah, he's
girl.
spending money
I
on
know
it.
y'all get excited about this, but to me this would flag that you're irresponsible.
Yeah.
This would flag that you're not going to be a good provider and that you're probably going to wind up going broke if you're willing to do things like this for a first date.
And that you're very self-conscious, and that you think you have to buy love. And if you think you have to buy love in the beginning, what are you gonna do later on? Like, what is your insecurities? And can I handle your insecurities?
Mm-hmm.
Because you want to go and spend. You get what I'm saying? Like, you're trying to compensate for some. Like, what's it like? Why you could have did that once we're actually together, married, like the first date. So do you do this for all your first dates?
I doubt you would do that for all your first dates, but this is again what would be more of the problem is that I'm pretty sure you're not spending $5K on every girl. So you again going into this thing pedestalizing a woman, in my opinion, that don't deserve it. Number one, but you shouldn't be pedestalizing anybody. Everybody going into a relationship is a human being.
Yeah.
And everybody starts at zero. You have to figure out what the value is that person can bring to you. But you're starting, instead of starting at zero, you're starting at 500K. You're starting at 500K, and she ain't bringing a doggone thing except for apparently looks that everybody like.
Well, I mean, when you getting into the relationship where you're going on, and really this is a date. I'm sorry, like we talking like it's a relationship. This was a date.
And since my wife was getting on me about Sierra looked good the other day, I don't even agree with y'all about Ice Spice. Ice Spice don't even look like that. She don't even look like 500K worth of female.
I mean, her little afro,
maybe
the little curly afro is cute.
I'll admit that the afro thing is cool.
Yeah, the color
because
is cute.
because I'm more of an Afrocentric kind of guy, so I can dig that if that's her natural look.
No, stop.
But I don't, not for no. I mean,
Oof.
shoot, not for no 500K. That don't make no sense to me.
It just don't make no sense. And
hold on one second. That's what's wrong with a lot of these guys right now. Like even with Ja Morant, all that trouble he was getting into, and you see the picture surface of how he was throwing all that money in that strip club. Like he got, that's like all kind of dollar bills all over the ground and stuff in there. Did you see the picture? No, it was like the whole floor was covered with money. The whole floor. They spending all this money up in these places. And this stuff ain't nothing new where, these guys blow their money. But again, this is what I'm trying to say is that it ain't no wonder why y'all be blowing it.
Right.
500K?
500K.
You know what you could do with that? How about this? Why don't you go buy this girl a house or something? Buy an investment that at least is going to return some of your money. I wouldn't even do that.
Yeah,
honestly.
I wouldn't do that
but
either.
I'm just saying.
But
let's find. We could try to find somewhere in there where it can make some kind of sense.
Some kind of sense. But
at least buy an asset. What are you talking about? Enriching everybody else, buying liabilities, stuff that ain't gonna make you no money or nothing.
Make no money.
You spending 500K to not make no money. Or
Yeah,
maybe,
it's just
well, listen, maybe I got it backwards. Maybe he's putting a $500,000 down payment on getting this
yeah. You
girl in
said
his
a
life,
down payment.
right?
Yeah, you said
On
a
getting
down
this
payment.
girl in his life, so that he can reap some of the benefits of her rapper career, right? Because then maybe he can go on. Maybe he want to rap too. Maybe he want to go on tour with her, or something like that.
I don't know. We need
Years
to
down
hear
the
his
road
big.
when he's not
We
good at playing
really we
basketball no
need
more.
hopefully something. I mean, he don't owe it to nobody. He don't have to, but it would at least be nice to sort of see like for him to say what was your thought process, and it even said now she's in love with him.
I bet.
You're in love with him or the money he get,
I bet.
because what ends up happening sometimes too is that let's say he don't keep that up.
Mm-hmm.
Then what, you just out of love with him? You were never in love with him.
Can't nobody keep that up.
You were in love with his stuff, his money, his,
Ain't nobody keep that up. Even with
This makes no sense.
even with this astronomical amounts of money that
This
they're
might be
paying
one
these
of the
people.
craziest things I've heard in a long, long time. $500,000?
It's wild, I'll admit. And this is a little bit off topic, but I was listening to I think something on the shop with LeBron and I think it was Lisa Leslie that was on there.
Yes.
And she was talking about, these NBA players, well, maybe they could just, not go to the strip club one night and donate some money to the WNBA.
I know that's
Although
right.
I disagree completely with the WNBA feeling like they should pay these women more. But with that being said, maybe you WNBA players are taking the wrong route as far as getting your money. Maybe I should have started rapping and making terrible songs, and then somebody feel like they need
to
get
an NBA player.
Yeah, because she just paid her a WNBA player salary. That's what he gave her,
And
a
that's
WNBA player salary.
That's all we get, but yeah.
Just to go out the house looking good with this girl. Right?
Now let's see.
That was a little off topic.
Now let's see what this relationship unfolds to be.
What do you mean? It's gonna unfold to be all the rest of them. It's gonna be just like Brittany Renner when she was with her NBA guy. Like these guys. No, I don't think so.
That's not the one that got caught for drugs.
Caught for drugs?
Yeah, over paraphernalia.
Who are you talking about?
I don't know. Look, I'm sorry.
Lord Jesus, who are you talking about? I don't even think you know who Brittany Renner is.
I might not.
We did a video with her a while ago. It was a while ago. It was when Kevin Samuels was talking about.
I will check that.
Mothers.
Pull it back up. I'm gonna go pull it back up too.
Yeah. We can definitely do that. That ain't no thing. But these guys here, boy, I don't understand it.
And when he was talking to Steph, it sounded like he actually has some common sense.
Nah, common sense is out the window.
But to do this, his common and his sense are out the window. They're all gone. It's all gone.
Yeah, common sense is out the window, y'all. I don't understand it at all.
Can it be a tax write? Okay, so let's see here. Maybe they can be tax write-offs.
And this is another point that I got. If you offer, like you're a young man, you smelling yourself, you smelling this young girl, you're like, oh dang, I really like this girl.
Right.
I really want to make a good first impression. I'm gonna drop $500,000 on a first date with this woman. The biggest red flag to me in this situation is if I'm saying, hey, I want to spend $500K on you, girl, just so you can be with me. And if the fact that she didn't turn it down is a big red flag to me.
Yeah, that's true.
Big red flag.
But then
let me
again,
finish. Let me finish, woman.
I'm sorry.
Let me finish. Again, maybe I should have put $500 down on you, and then you would not be so unruly.
I apologize for interrupting. Go ahead.
But the fact that she didn't turn it down would indicate to me that she doesn't care if you go broke. She doesn't care about your financial well-being, because everybody on the planet should understand that is retarded to spend on a first date.
To spend on a first date, but now
to spend period really, but on a first date, like when Kobe Bryant went through all his problems, he bought his wife like I think it was like a $10 million ring. But hey, that woman put in time.
To say I'm sorry.
He put in time. He messed up, and she put in time
to say I'm sorry.
And he was a hell of a lot better basketball player, And he was getting paid a hell of a lot more than, well, I don't know, he wasn't.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Not
was
back
he
then.
getting-
But either way, back then, if you talk, you factor in inflation and all of that,
Yeah, and his sponsorship.
then he was getting paid a hell of a lot more.
Yeah.
And he wound up being a rather intelligent man with all his business investments as well.
Right. It's just.
But to me, that's a red flag. What you think? You think that's a red flag, or you don't think it's a red flag? Would you have accepted it if I gave you? I'm saying, yeah, girl, let's go. I think we went to go to the movies for our first date. So I'm like, nah, screw that movies. Let's go on a $500,000 shopping spree. You would have took it, huh?
I would be like, hey, that's nice. But I would be like, on our first dates, I probably would have been like, no, we ain't got to do all that. But once I say that once or twice, if you say, nah, yeah.
You just going to take it.
Then we go. Because it's not my responsibility to stop you from how you spend. Is it? It's not. Not on a date, it's not. But yeah, I would have been like, no, we don't spend that on me. Or, no, I can't accept that. But then if you were like, well, I want you to.
You see me side-eyeing you, girl?
I want you to. I want to give
you up here throwing
and then, but let's think about this. Because of the amount of money.
Do you see me side-eyeing
Hold
you?
on.
I'm trying to side-eye.
No, don't be
If
unruly.
it don't look like a side-eye, this is what I'm
unruly.
trying to. I'm trying to side-eye right now.
Don't be unruly. So, because let's look at the amount of money he makes, and 500,000 to that, the ratio is almost like what, 100,000 or 250,000 a year. You spending what, 50,000?
It's a first date.
We're
not talking about a wedding ring. We're not talking about alimony or nothing like that.
I'm just saying we look at it from that point. So it's more about the date, which is
we're talking
ridiculous.
About a first date with a girl who ain't gave you none.
What does his mama think?
She ain't gave you no booty.
Which is not a prerequisite for you to spend on me.
I didn't say it was, but then if it was that good, maybe it was worth $500K. But
right.
Ain't gave you no booty, ain't gave you no kids, ain't gave you no other gifts that of equal or lesser value. Hold on, let me cut out. Why you always cutting me off, girl?
I'm sorry.
You're right though. You're right. She ain't done none of the. She ain't brought no value to your life.
There you go, baby. No value.
None. Like, you don't even know if she gonna want to go on a second date with you. I guess she do now. But
I guess she do. She'll drop there with that.
But that's not the point. You didn't know that ahead of time. Well,
let me ask this: Did they talk prior to this?
As far as I know, look, all the headlines is he spent $500K trying to get a first date with his girl, I guess, or going on the first date. I'm like, well, if that's the case, if you got to go on the first date, you don't got to do all that. You ain't got to spend all that money.
Yeah, that's true. Sometimes we think we have to do more than we do. You know how we're telling them, just be yourself.
If you got to leave, if you got to leave with money, that means something else is lacking.
Yeah, he's overcompensating for something.
Where's your conversational skills? Where's your mouthpiece, as some would call it?
Where it's just going out and having a good time.
Yes, where is your, hey miss, I'd like to take you out for $500,000. Jesus Christ, Jesus. Okay, maybe it's just
I'm just saying, look at the ratio too.
I get it. You're right. Look at the ratio. Maybe this is just peon talk.
Just a drop in the
bucket. From people who don't make that kind of money. So maybe it's just peon talk.
Yeah.
Maybe we just don't get it yet. Maybe we don't get it. Maybe that's the case. I reserve the right to be wrong every once in a while, even though it don't happen a lot. But I reserve the right every once in a while. You got anything else you want to put on this to tie it up, bro?
No.
No?
Oh, I totally forgot. Dang.
Well, I'll say this.
This is just
Jordan Poole, you done spent $500,000 on a first date. And in the words of Ice Spice, don't be a munch. That's what it means.
Yeah,
right?
that's what she said, munch.
Don't be a munch. Don't just be a munch. Hey, for $500K, you better not just be munching.
35%.
For $500,000,
oh
you better not just be munching.
don't be much. I'm sitting here trying to look at the percentage. I'm sorry.
It's all good. All
So,
right,
yeah.
you guys, weigh in. Let us know what you think. Comment down
Yeah,
below.
comment below.
Get on your computer. Type up a comment. Get on the computer or your phone. You can type. You can do comments on your phone. Peace out, you guys.
Right. Oh my Lord. So it's less than 35% of his income.